I almost forgot to hit record. Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. How you doing? Welcome to the MLB, the show. We play Road to the Show. We're Tug Dick playing in Blue Ball Stadium. Last episode, we won one, we lost one. We did get a hit. We're still hitting number 2 somehow. We're getting a little better though. We've been making good contact, just hitting the people too much. Oops, I forgot to look at what their averages were. Alright, so we got a guy on second. Good, I just got to advance him. Good job, James. Oh, fuck you and your curveball. The stuff that drops off the table I'm having the hardest time with. Oh, that's not good. This one will be foul back in among the fans. Fuck it, I'm going back to my free swinging ways. You're probably like, you're always free swinging. Shut up. Ah, fuck you. I'm gonna go sit down. Why does the manager let me hit second? So with one on and one out now, we didn't get him home. And the first batter is gonna hit it hard. Uh-oh. Here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound. Fuck this shit. Center field for a leadoff single. Not such a good throw.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their house.
They stole a base, and now I think their second guy is gonna crank it too. Oh, fuck. And yeah. Up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that. I got it though. And he'll make it up to I don't know why the hell the left fielder wasn't more close to that.
Yeah, a ball hit pretty well that time, but it hung up long enough for him to run it down.
I bet that guy's thinking of that play area back there.
That runner on second, he was able to tag up.
You got Tug Dick, son. Oh yeah. Wait. Woo, we got out of that. That was a little worrisome. Yeah, all right, we got guys at first and second. We got guys on all the... Yeah, we got to run. Hell yeah, we're getting something going now. We're up 2-0. 3 runs? Yeah, we got 3 runs. A guy on second, 2 outs. Tug Dick will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Fuck it, I don't care if it's ugly. I'm going after it. Uh-oh. First gets him and the side is retired. Still, that was better than striking out. Hey, I get a point for a poor at bat. I'll take what I can get. Go sit down, and the manager's like, that was a poor at bat. Excellent. What a compliment. Come on, let's get some more runs, dudes. Pretty sure I'm not going to the All-Star game with this team. I was heading there with the, Flying Squirrels. Okay, 1 out, nobody on. Tug Dick will dig in for the 3rd time now. Wait, I gotta read about sunset flights out there in right field on the sign. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ah, cock-a-doodle-doo. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this.
Yeah, I haven't run anything out in a while though. Stop the oh no. Damn it. They picked up a run. I want them to ground to do a double play. That would be the best of what we could hope for here. That's not a double play. This is going to be a hit. Oh, yep. And no one can get there as it falls. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound.
Pitching coach is like, I hate you fuck faces. None of you can pitch worth a shit. I could put my grandma out here. She just won't sign for the team. I tried to sign her. She's like, you really? Your grandma? Yeah, her fastball's better than yours. It's got more movement. Damn it. They're tight. Now Now they got the lead. Oh, no. God, make this inning end. They got the bases loaded, 2 outs.
Samuels will get another opportunity here.
They are destroying us.
And maybe an excuse me swing there.
Throw it!
Tapped in front
Yes.
of the mound.
Finally, the pain is over.
Stop the bleeding as the side is retired.
Still not good. We're down by a run.
In the inning, but are denied it.
Oh, we're going out 1, 2, 3, 2. Damn. It's all happening again. We get a lot of outfield practice playing for this team. Oh, nobody got it. We went out 1, 2, 3 again. 2 consecutive innings. Alright. Welcome back to the Dick Show.
Tug Dick will get us going now in the top half of
Yeah,
the eighth.
Tug Dick always gets me going in the top half. You're right, announcer.
Now a
Oh,
swing and a high fly
I need
ball,
more
and
power.
has some carry on it to deep right field. Campana is
You gotta give me
there to
good
put it
contact out of
away.
that,
They
yeah.
couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the eighth.
Yeah,
I gotta go
jumped
lift
on
some
the
weights
first pitch of
right
the inning
now.
there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Come on, team. Let's get these ace holes.
Conrad Rankin will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Conrad. No nads. Oh,
the
yeah.
ground is
I
short.
razzed
Could
him
this
real
be
good.
true?
That's
On
how come there's a
third
double
pitch,
play.
get the double
Excellent
play to
razzing
get
by
out
the
inning.
Dick.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Aces.
All right, we got a guy on first. We got guys on first. We got a guy in second. Home run! Was the pitcher? Oh, pinch hitter. Hell yeah! We got the lead again. 2 outs. James Parks on first.
Tug Dick will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball
Oh for
game.
everything.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
What are you all booing at? What are you all booing at? Fuck you. Just because I didn't swing at every pitch ever thrown.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Safe.
Not in time as he steals second.
Normally I try and help them by swinging at it, but that was too much of a ball. Good job, James.
And this will be fouled
Should
away.
let that go too.
Two-two pitch on the way. Now here's a swing.
Oh no, 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 no! Drop it, please, please!
Rankin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly...
Hey, we got the lead though. We're up by 1 run. We just gotta play good defense here. 1. Oh no. Come on, 2 more outs. Oh.
Ender Inciarte will step in with the tying run on first, so he's
Come on,
got
2 more outs and we got this
concentrated work on
thing.
getting on base here.
Oh fuck! You gotta get it, right fielder. That's totally yours. Yes.
Fairly deep right center. Good. We'll have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Just need 1 more.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there.
Good
in
deal.
right
And look,
center
I was
field.
there to cover him. 1 more out. Oh, Vance. You got a guy in scoring position. 2 outs.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Don't hit it to me. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
High and deep to right center.
Oh, I could have got that if I wanted it. Oh no, he hit a game-winning home run. I was doing that exact same thing the manager was there. What? No!
shot to right center.
Oh, at least I didn't bone it up. But oh man, he stole that game from us. That was our game. We almost had it. Damn it.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy...
Yeah, he deserves to win. He hit the game-winning home run. Walk-off home run.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. But no
Damn it.
surprise, it was also the final.
That's just the way the season has gone for the Grizzlies. We were doing good with the Flying Squirrels. We turned it around. Here with the Grizzlies, we're just like a day late and $1 short. You'd think sooner or later we'd turn that corner after I murder all our pitchers. I'm like, come on, guys. Manager said I should take you all on a trip into the woods. It's okay. The rest of my team will thank me when I get back. How am I still hitting second? I like how that Grizzlies grabbing the Grizzlies thing. He's like, it feels good to touch the G and the S. No, bad Grizzly bad. Don't be touching. That's bad touching. Alright, let's, oh. That was embarrassing. How did I miss that?
All persons, bags, and personal items are subject to inspection prior to entering into the stadium. No bag or item larger than 16 inches long by 16 inches wide by 8 inches deep will be allowed.
Almost hit into the kids' play area. That would be dangerous. Look out, kids. Alright, come on, Tug. Tug the shit. There we go. That would have been probably, maybe, I don't know if that would have been fast enough for a hit. Yeah! That was weak. Worst batting practice ever. Oh, check swung on the last one because my finger slipped off the button. What's up, Garcia? Alright, 1 out. Hitting 197.
Stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Right at a guy.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
I swear this is never going to end. Either that or once I finally get out of this slump where I'm hitting right at guys, then I'm going to be like rocking it for 10 games. Oh crap. Don't go down. No! Yes! Oh. What's up, Conrad? Oh, wait, I heard you had no nads. I might have been the one who said that before. Don't hit me too much. For being beautiful. Oh crap, I'm not gonna get there in time. There you go. Cut off, man.
Track it down as this ball falls.
Sweet, we got out of that at least. Alright guys, I'm second and third. I just gotta put it in play. All I've got to do.
And a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Well, that's the pitcher over on third. This is embarrassing if he gets all the way to third and I don't make contact.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Oh!
Swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
That's what I wanted to. Well, I didn't want to hit it foul, but you know what I mean.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. A play at the plate. The tag, and he
pitcher was
out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That runner at third,
the pitcher was like, I'm going no matter what. I hit it right at him. Like he had time to stop on third. But he's like, I'm going to make it.
You got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
The pitcher, just all he had to do was go back to third and he's good. But he's like, fuck it. I can make this. Like, dude, no, I hit it right by the third baseman. I like that pitcher's moxie.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Unfortunately, that didn't help us so much.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases.
Oh, yeah, nice
Still got
shoes,
a couple
Hamilton.
pitches to play with, but
Cool.
I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point.
I think more people came to this game than the last one. Maybe it's the weekend.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go.
Come on, you got this,
That
dude.
was right on a
2-2.
platter.
And he'll fight just
I was
to stay
wrong.
alive.
You ain't got
This is
shit.
fouled away. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close.
Well, it's weird seeing that happen to someone else. It's usually me.
Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
Yeah, full count. Walk that guy. Waka,
You
waka,
can't
waka.
afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second.
Oh, I wish that would have been a little more wild and gone to the outfield.
Close tabs on him. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the
Yeah.
wall. And that's through into
That was
left, a
hot
base
shit,
hit.
son.
And they'll hold that runner
That's a
at
weird
third.
phrase, kinda
Everybody
gross.
moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
If that pitcher
Harold, good.
if that pitcher
Digging in with
hadn't
the
been
bases
so
loaded now. And
desirous of
that's
going
an
home
opportunity
earlier,
to get on the
he
board.
could have made a run. I probably wouldn't have been on the base pass,
Come
but
up empty, so they can't let this.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him.
well, I can't go because the third baseman's. There's a guy on third.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
You got it good. You're the good shit. Ah,
And, oh, he definitely
I'm never encouraging you
playing there.
again.
Going after the
You
pitch
took my
inside,
encouragement and
strike
pooped
2.
all over it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a ball
Oh.
lined hard toward right center.
Yeah, I'm going home. I can do
He's
it.
gonna get down
Fuck
for
yeah,
extra
good
bases.
hit.
That'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home.
Yeah.
And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hell yeah.
Well, with the bases loaded, sometimes
That was a good
they
hit.
get worried about going back inside because they don't want
Nice
to hit a
double.
guy and force home a run. So here he's working out over the middle of the plate.
Why is there cotton candy out there?
This'll drive home 2
Like,
on
who's
the
going to end
double.
up out there? Oh, yeah. We got more runs. Hell yeah. That was awesome to be a part of it. And go up 5-0. That's what we need. 6-0. Fuck yes. See, guy on first, 1 out.
Will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in
New
the
pitcher
inning.
came in.
Now
Nope,
a
I didn't
chase
go.
in, but he holds
I didn't
up
go.
in time. Ball 1.
I wanted to for a
Early
second, as you saw.
total, about
but-
what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Yeah.
It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
Good deal. Man, I love how that guy steals.
A throw behind the runner at
That
second.
scared me.
And he's back in standing.
Come on, you gotta throw me something that's 2-0. That's the rule. Ah, I should let that
Sliced
go.
hard but foul. Look out over there. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Just want to advance him to third. Oh,
pitch is a fastball swung on and
I
missed.
thought I was
2
going
and
to
2.
have that too.
Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball.
Oh, no, no, go,
on
go.
the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Save.
And the throw will be too late as he
Yes.
can't recover in time.
If it's an error, I'll
Now
take
we see
it.
a visit from the pitching coach, and he might be giving him a challenge out there. Something like,
It's
"This
like,
is
can you believe
where
that guy
you
got
show me
on?
what you're
You must be
made of
sucking
out
it up.
there. I'm
I heard
trusting
Tug
you
Dick is
to work
Dicklicious,
out of
though.
this.
He's like,
Don't
it's
let me
true.
down."
It's true. I've seen his play. Not his offense so much, but... Carlos, man, you're hot tonight. 2 for 2.
2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Breaking ball
When our
for a
team puts it
strike,
together, it's
0-1.
pretty good.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that
We're
one.
not always so good at putting
Now
it
that
together.
You've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks
Leave
like
my friend
coming out of the
alone.
pitcher's hand.
Just because James Park stole on you already. Get over it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing.
They're rather scared of James.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he swings under the curveball here as this is popped
Oh,
up.
not deep enough for me to do
Back in
anything.
second. Rankin
Way to screw it up,
ranges back,
Sanchez.
and he has it
Get
for
away
out
from me.
number 2.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch. But
Come on, Harold Good. You hit that double for 2 RBIs last time.
Harold
Do it
Good
again.
will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And he steps off. Runner's off for second.
It was an
And in
accident.
fact, he'll just look him back to the bag.
I didn't mean to do that.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again.
No one's covering me, so I don't really have to worry about that. They're worried about the lead runner.
And again a throw. Being especially careful here.
But you leave my friend alone, dude.
Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and
Come on, get a
second.
good hit. I want to run all the way around. Hit like double, because I want to go home.
Now a pickoff play at second.
Oh my gosh,
Don't wanna
get off
forget
of
about
James'
it.
butt, dude. Just get off his ass, all right? You're wearing 8, I'm wearing 8. We're 8 bros. Quit being a dick.
Hard hit
Give
towards
that to
center.
me.
Burr
Oh.
will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
That's a
So
shame.
it's a run on 3 hits,
But
no
nice
errors,
thing
and
is we're
2
up
men
6-0,
left
and our guys are getting some
on.
hits. Our pitching's not actually been so bad, though it is still pretty early. Nope, we went out 1-2-3 there. That's not so stellar.
Tony Campana will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, why are they pinch hitting for the pitcher? Their pitcher was doing so good.
And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And
Yeah.
the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
That's what I do out here. That's what my guy's so fast.
That's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center.
Yeah, good job,
Henley
shortstop.
backs up and takes care of
I didn't
it.
actually
2
think he'd
away.
get back
Boy,
enough.
that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Man, James Park must have a wicked average. I should look at what it is, because he keeps getting on.
Tug Dick will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
James is better at stealing than me, so they get more scared of him. Oh, it's because his steal number is higher, even if the speed's
Passes
not.
wisely, another look to first, and the runner back. Yet another
Off
throw.
him.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
The rest of this game is going to be us watching him throw it first.
Now here's the first pitch. And
Oh.
he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well,
I agree with you,
he's been in a
announcer.
tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
I thought that was a ball.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Oh, God.
Ball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the
Oh,
inning
yeah.
is over. So
I was kind of expecting like a fastball, which you could probably guess by the fact I swung before it was halfway towards me. Oh. Oh no, they loaded the bases. That's bad. They're going to get a run here.
Chris Owings will stand in now in one.
Come on, Owings, just hit into a double play. That's really what we need.
Do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say,
Oh,
you've got
fuck.
the
Can I get
bases
there?
loaded. You just
No.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will come across as well.
Hey, for what it's worth, it's not just my fault. The second baseman had a terrible throw. Oh, fuck. Here we go again.
Takanori Uchida will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded.
We don't even
out
have
so
any
far.
outs in this inning.
Shallow center. Dick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
They did.
And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
These guys just keep chipping away. A run scores here on the sac fly, and don't look now, but they're making their way back into this ball game.
Yeah, I don't like that they're making their way back into this ball game. Why have they not pulled their pitcher? They are just rocking that guy.
And they have trouble with
Fuck
it in
you.
right
No,
center.
turn.
Around third and being waved on home.
Damn it. Here it goes again. Did they pull our pitcher? They still haven't pulled the pitcher.
Try his luck now with 4 runs already home and a chance to make it 5.
This guy is getting
with a fly ball
killed.
here.
Our manager's an idiot.
Here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they're able to inch you back.
Yeah, there's no way I could have got him. At least I got the out I could get.
Now just a 1-run deficit.
Well, it's been a big inning
Our manager's
already,
an
and they've
idiot.
had another run here on the sacrifice fly.
He just
But at
let
this point, I think
left that guy in as he's
defensively,
getting
you're just happy to
killed.
take it out.
Vance Haig will be the batter. He reached on an error and later
Oh
scored
wait, now he
last
replaces the pitcher. Which, I mean, the pitcher needed to be
Swing and ground
replaced,
ball
but
towards the middle. Oh, he goes into his
wow, that
slide.
was a good
Can he
play,
get up
second
and get him?
baseman.
Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time.
That was impressive. Come on, we desperately need some insurance runs. Yeah! Oh, James. Alright, guys on first and second,
Dick
2 outs.
will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on.
I'm gonna swing
2
for the
out here in
fences.
inning number 8.
I
And he
almost
gets a
made
piece
it.
of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Ah,
And they go
fuck
right after him here as he
balls.
swings and misses. Strike 2.
Not so good against lefties. Or righties, judging by my average.
Second, now the pitch.
Whoa!
And now a slider in on the
I wish I would have
hands,
jumped
and
out of the
he's
way.
lucky
I
that
want
one
to see my
didn't
character
come and
get
him.
hit once. Ah! How did that jam me?
They tie him up inside.
That moved a lot. Come on, we gotta get these guys out.
Conrad Rankin will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here. And
I'm just
tying
worried
the
about him
ball
making good
game. But if he does
contact.
find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning
Woo.
is over.
Come on, let's get some insurance runs. That's what we desperately need. Yeah, there's one. All right, now we just have to get 3 outs. 1 out. 2 outs. Oh, no. Fuck. Come on, just 1 more out and we win this game.
Berg is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Oh, fuck. Come on, you got this, left fielder. You got this. Where the fuck were you? Throw it home. Oh! I thought he was going to have it. Oh, I thought the relay man was going to have a good throw and have him. Damn it. That's the 3rd out, though. We won. We won. Fuck yes. Hey, manager, how about that? I got a hit and we won. He's like, it was ugly. I'm like, you're ugly.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference...
Somebody that gets 2 hits is like, you're the best hitter we got.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game. Both of them doubles.
That's pretty cool. And I scored on a fielder's choice. Or I got on a fielder's choice and eventually got around. Slowly improving. Our team at least has stopped the slide at the, at the very least. Okay, what do we got for training? 113 points. Some of my stats are going down. Contact versus lefties, bunties. Maybe I should move my clutch batting. Arm strength went down. That's bad. Let's move that up. And arm accuracy. Base running aggressiveness. I'm not going to worry about that. Durability we're going to move up because I don't want that to drop too much. Let's move up my arm strength. Can we move up fielding? Not too much. And reaction. And the next time we'll keep going. We're kind of getting better, I would like to pretend. And I mean the team as a whole. My guy's performance over the last, 7 games? He's struggling. Remember when I first came to the Grizzlies and we were hitting like 400? Those days will come again. It's just a matter of time.